Leaf, Heroes of Wrestling, let's do this thing. Good luck to all. We are going to find our list, randomize it 5 times, and hope for the best. Here we go. We're going to do the same thing as we did last time, where we grab all of them and go from there. Hopefully, last case we didn't really have, kind of went a bit more of the cool Japanese wrestlers. Hopefully this time we get, some Cody Rhodes, Hulk Hogan. I love Japanese wrestlers, but I know when people see a case opened. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Top is Trent Beretta, bottom is Sasha Banks. That's 5 times. Get rid of it. Drop it in exactly where you picked up your spots. And here we go. Celtics is a great choice always. Let's turn on the case break camera. Celtics with their legends and like a solid current team. All 20 were on the shelf. There's 20 boxes here. All right, here we go. And I'm going to have to fire someone. So these base packs we're going to give away to people at random. Anyone who didn't get a hit will get a base pack most likely. All right. Base pack gold and Sami Callihan. Sami Callihan, for those unaware, is currently in Impact Wrestling, as far as I'm aware. Former world champion. Real violent sort of fella. Good start. Sami Callihan, spot 48. Gary Dixon. Gary has a lot of spots in this. And then we'll end up moving. That's a way better idea, Blakey. Thank you, Blakey. As somebody gets a hit, we'll remove that spot from their list. So that way we can randomize the base pack to everyone. All right, so that's a Gary out. Next, white base pack, and Yoshihashi, the loose explosion, as they call him. Control F, Yoshihashi, spot 7, early bird, getting the good word is Dale Raymond. So we remove one of Dale's spots from the count. Because he's picking up a Yoshihashi. IWGP trio, former trio's current tag team. Did Bishamon win him back? I believe they did. So current IWGP tag team champions in the heavyweight division. Next, was a bit of a meme for a long time, but really worked on himself and is a great wrestler now. Next, red base set, and Mark Henry, world's strongest man. I think if you're a fan of wrestling, you know Mark Henry. That one we can close off. The world's strongest man. Mark Henry, spot 25. Gary Dixon. We're going to remove another Gary from this list. All right. Mark Henry, probably one of the more known hits to a wider market. I think a lot of people know Mark Henry. Next is, there's a gold base set, and Bobby Fulton. Bobby Fulton, the better known of the Fultons. Spot 85, Gary Dixon. Gary from my list. Next. Oh, there we go. Y2J Chris Jericho. And again, one of the better known wrestlers in the world, just in general. Chris Jericho, spot 100. Kenneth Wallace. I mean, that is a... Chris Jericho is probably the best of the two we've opened so far. First ever undisputed champion, world champion pretty much everywhere he's ever been. Just a real musician. There's not much more to say that hasn't already been said. Red base set and the Godfather. All aboard the Ho train for the Godfather. Around back Attitude Era. He was a pimp. Spot 81. Peter Lee. All aboard. Next, that means we take old P. Lee out. Blue base set and a gold. The Enforcer, Arn Anderson, one of the legendary Four Horsemen. Tag team champions everywhere with his brother Ole. Again, this has been a good case. 43, Gary Dixon. Congratulations, Gary. Next. Green base set and Ryusuke Taguchi, the funky weapon, the coach. He is the 69th ever IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. Just a legend. Real king of arse-based offense. Spot 38, that is Gary Dixon. Multiple-time IWGP Junior Tag Team Champion. All-around great wrestler. Next, the Heart Blue. Rich Swann had a short stint in WWE, now on the independent scene. He's cool. Rich Swann, spot 9. Matthew Tidbury. Honestly, get me commentating. Next. I should just try and go through it. Yeah, that works. Kind of. Bret Hart and Sabu, one of the pillars of ECW. Suicidal, genocidal, homicidal, death-defying Sabu was back on AEW, so like Modern Wrestling the other day, like literally past week. Sabu, spot 91, Gary Dixon. Gary is going absolute sicko mode at this point. I mean, he probably has half the spots, so we can understand. We are halfway through. All right, Bret Hart and a gold Evil Former IWGP Heavyweight Champion, former member of Los Ingobernables de Japón, currently leading the House of Torture part of the House of Torture, part of the Bullet Club, spot 36, Gary Dixon. Gary is going crazy. Gary, you tuned in. Next. This one a little warped. Like, I don't know if it's just a top loader. I'm going to swap top loaders for you. But this is Ultimo Guerrero, not related to the Guerrero lineage, like Eddie and Chavo. Ultimo Guerrero just meaning the last warrior in Spanish. Lucha legend, had a brief run in the States in TNA. Ultimo Guerrero, spot 90, just above Sabu. Spot 90 is Gary Dixon. Next. White base set. And Sonata, current IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. He is the Cold Skull, former member of Los Ingobernables de Japón, and current member of Just Five Guys. Sonata, spot 77, is Nicholas Vasilis. That's a very nice card, the old Sonata. Next up, Bret Hart, the purple base set, and Rey Fenix, brother of Pentagon, currently probably the best luchador going. Currently signed to AEW. Rey Fenix. Spot 32. That's a cool card. Gary Dixon. I've said that a few times today. He's done all right. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Congratulations, Gary. There's still 16 boxes left. 6 boxes left. Gold base set. Homicide, OG of Ring of Honor, LAX member, TNA multiple-time champion, ROH multiple-time champion, tag team, singles, X Division. Homicide. Spot 61, David Lee. I'm not sure. I think he did survive the vote. 5 remain. That's gone the other way. Bret Hart. And the franchise, Shane Douglas. Funnily enough, was a mainstay in ECW, jumped to WCW, and I don't know, kind of went to TNA for a bit. No, WWE apparently never wanted him, but Shane Douglas, the franchise. Spot 45 on the franchise, Shane Douglas. That is, in fact, Gary Dixon. which brings Gary to 10. I don't know how many spots he had. I mean, I can look that up. Oh, this one, the old auto went sideways. It is a white base set and the Golden Star Kota Ibushi. Well, get that into a new top loader. I don't think it's creased, it is just bent, so we'll get that into a new top loader. Kota Ibushi, the Golden Star, one half of the Golden Lovers of Kenny Omega, currently a free agent. Expect him to potentially sign with AEW. Former IWGP champion, just an incredible talent. Kota Ibushi, 21, Gary Dixon. That's another GD removed from the second chance draw list. So far, it's been a pretty good run of autos. Chris Jericho, Sonata, Kota Ibushi. Bret Hart is on the white. And La Hiedra. Luchadora. I believe she's like third generation. Doesn't have a whole bunch of experience in the... Unless she was in... Might have been in the Mae Young Classic for WWE. Listen, let's look up. Currently signed to AAA. No, just a... Yeah, it has a whole bunch of family in wrestling. La Hiedra, spot 4. Dale Raymond. We had Chris Jericho, Kota Ibushi, Sonata, Rey Fenix, Taguchi, next, Bret Hart on the white base, and Yoshihiro Tajiri, probably more known commonly to you as just Tajiri, the Japanese buzzsaw, WWE Tag Team Champion, Cruiserweight Champion, Light Heavyweight Champion, I can't remember. Spot 42 is Gary Dixon. Of course, you'd know him probably, I don't want to say it, he popularized the Mist in probably to American audiences. And yes, it was also Evil. Final one. I don't know if I said that was for Gary or not. Green. And finally, the Sublime Master Thief, Toru Yano. Used to be an absolute crazy deathmatch guy in the later years. Real comedy guy. He's been multiple types of tag team and trios champion. Real funny guy. Toru Yano. Toru Yano. Spot 96. Gary Dixon. And that is Leaf Heroes, the actual autos. Now we're going to do our second chance draw to see who gets some of the base sets. All right, 5 times. Here we go. Good luck to all. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Jeez, the top is just David and Gary. All right, copy that. Let me just figure this out here. All right, so there are your base sets. I'm going to organize these now. Try and get everyone some different colors and whatnot. And that's that.